That does look better.
Yeah. You can see us. Oh yeah, so we're not looking up.
Yeah, actually. Wait, where'd it go?
Fuck shit.
Where'd it go?
No, come back. Okay, there we go.
Stay on. Jeez. Okay. Let me just...
Yeah, go check if it's working. In case it is. Hey. Oh, I can see chat. It's in the corner.
Oh, it is in the corner. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not evasive. She's over there.
I thought... Okay. But wait. Okay, but...
I won't, whenever I'm doing stuff that's like sensitive, I will just not read it.
I hope
It's
the
small.
audience
It's
like,
small.
enough to know not to speak.
Yeah, everybody be so cool. Hello. Sorry, Evasive's coming. I know that there's just like a stranger sitting on her couch. Oh, they said they can't see your cameras.
Can't see the...
Can you see it when you look at the stream? I've been like, she's over there and no one can see what I'm talking about.
Oh yes, I'll show you. But you can hear us. But they can hear us, I think.
Yeah, it says we just see the game.
Dude, but it's literally showing right there.
We're figuring it out.
Oh wait. Does that work?
What do you mean?
Oh no.
So, getting some... It's like when a boom is in the shot in like a TV show.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's our 30s.
That is okay. That is fine.
Oh yeah, I can see. Oh, there you are. Okay.
That'll do, and then you can sit
Okay.
here. Okay. Alright, gamers. Hold on. Is it gamer time?
Is it gamer time?
Is it gamer time?
Time is it gamer time?
Is it gamer time? Can you hear us for gamer time?
Oh, I'm so excited to do this.
It's gamer time. Can y'all... Does it echo if I, like... Does it echo? I feel like I need to move the camera, like, down so it's, like, at eye level.
Yeah, because right now.
It'll get in the way. There's, like, text. It'll get in the way of
Put it off to
text.
the side.
Yeah. Game is a little loud. Okay, hold on.
Okay. Sorry, troubleshooting.
This is my first time doing this. I don't know how to do things. But anyway, thank y'all for joining.
Oh wait.
Oh, it's music and video.
Oh, okay.
That's not the zhuzh. It's probably camera options. Options.
There's gonna be a note in the description of this that's like they figure it out on time.
Okay, wait. If I turn down the volume on the game itself,
Did that work?
let's see.
How are we doing? You tell us.
39 people.
Oh damn.
Okay.
Hello.
All right, chat.
everybody.
Help us out. Is that any better?
Okay.
That works great. Okay. Cool.
Yay.
Awesome.
We did
Okay.
It.
We're professional gamers.
We did. Let's go. Also, if anyone has no idea who the fuck I am, hi, I'm Max. I've been in a couple of her videos.
Yeah. Most recently, the Arnold Schwarzenegger pregnancy movie. Too tiny.
Yeah.
We can't make the screen. We can't make us any bigger.
We're at the whims of PlayStation. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I don't have a proper setup yet, so I'm like streaming straight off the PlayStation, which, you know, they don't. There's a little bare bones, but 51. Okay.
Damn, everyone. Well, I some part of me is like, I did post this on my Instagram stories, and this is all just my friends. I know that that's not true, but I'm like, oh, hey everyone, it's my closest friend.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up this. Okay,
Yeah,
so
do whatever you need.
You need to build a new PC.
Oh, there's Gwen. Okay, there's at least one friend in there.
Hi, Gwen.
Are we?
Then how are you getting camera footage? PlayStation camera. I have a PlayStation camera. Okay, so anyone has your wish list?
Do you have a Amazon wish list of you could ask people to get you stuff to fix the problem? In theory.
What I really need to do is get a proper capture card set up. I have an Elgato capture card, but it's from 2016, and I'm like, oh, it looks so work. Yeah, it is a PS5 camera.
Yep.
But you know what? Us on camera doesn't really matter because this is a gamer moment. So we're gonna start playing Ace Attorney. The backstory here is I played it in high school. I played it when I was 15. Haven't played it since then. Anyway, turn you guys up louder.
Here. Also, because it's cutting off, you're gonna need to be able to
oh yeah.
read it on here.
No, you're so right. Okay. I probably have to turn up the volume. Adjust mic level. How about no? Oh, hello. Okay, that's fine.
Well, the dot says good.
Okay, I changed the mic level. Is that any better? Is that any worse? We gotta get started.
Yeah.
We gotta get started on our gamer. So, I played this game when I was 15. I probably don't remember a lot of it, but I feel like once I get going, I will remember the plot twist. So, the rule for this, because it's a murder mystery game, please don't spoil anything in the chat. If I see any spoilers, I will turn the chat off, and I will have to commentate the chat from my computer. Beat all 3 games on the DS. That was me. I played them on the DS. You stopped at Apollo. You stopped at the 4th game. Okay, I'm gonna pull up the chat in a sec, but...
Oh yeah, no, you should, so that you can actually read what people are saying, because it's...
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna pull up my phone, because yeah, it gets cut off.
Yeah, there was one that I want to read what someone just said to see if it was somebody that I know.
So what is your knowledge of this game series?
My knowledge of this game series, I'm gonna say something so incriminating, of the kind of person that I was, which is my familiarity with this is mostly Tumblr posts that have seemingly no bearing on the actual plot of this. If I had ever seen a spoiler, I don't know that I would believe it, because all the posts that I'm seeing are like, this character is for sure gay, and here's why. And I feel like that's probably not... I would be blown away if that was, canon in a way that I wasn't aware of, but I guess we'll find out. Everybody left because I said that I'm a Tumblr user.
Many such things. Many such people. It's really hard to tell how many people are actually here.
That is fine. Even if there's one person, I'll be thrilled. Here, wait, can I go back and read it? There's one specific one I'm looking for.
Alright, gamers, we're gonna get started. So, Max is gonna be the one who's playing mostly, and I am just gonna...
Unclear from what was said if this is my friend, but they're as close to gay as they can get without actually being gay. And I am excited to find out what that entails. This is kind of like how Tumblr treats Breaking Bad, where they've decided that Jesse Pinkman is a trans man, and there's just all these posts about it as if that's just simply true.
It's just the fashion.
Yeah, so I'm like, I don't know that I'm getting an accurate representation
all in the look.
The media I'm about to engage with.
Okay.
Oh no, this is not like that. Okay, so it's gayer than... Yeah, no, I also don't think I got legit spoilers. This attorney is Ace. Oh, trans girl Jesse Pinkman. You know what? I feel Jesse Pinkman is like Link, where people are like, that character is trans. Which direction? Yes. And I'm open to all of it.
Alright, we are gonna start gaming.
Okay, it's time to go gamer mode. Now that's a good haircut.
I think that guy's name is Larry Butts. If I remember right, I think his name is Larry Butts.
I'm greatly looking forward to this. Wow, trophy earned already. We're doing so good. You're also about to watch me try to remember PlayStation controls.
There's just one button.
Okay, and it's this. I would assume.
It's whatever button. I think
it'll tell me.
Yeah.
Okay.
His brother is Seymour Butts.
I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
See, the tutorial case is like so boring because they literally show you who the murderer is at the very beginning.
Yeah, I thought my job as a lawyer was... I'm not supposed to know.
It's a tutorial. Okay, so, correct me if I'm wrong, chat. This takes place in 2016, right? The far-off, distant future year of 2016.
So Hillary's campaign is in full swing while this is happening.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm right.
Boy, am I nervous.
Right, I feel like... Should we... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Oh, hiya, Chief. I feel like lawyers don't typically come to court with like their whole cleavage out, but
she's serving. She said, "I'm here to keep my client from serving time and also serve."
She's like Donald Trump is going to be elected in a few months,
and I'm gonna serve it while I can. Okay. Well, I have to say.
I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. I don't know if we should read every line. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this.
Well, at first we will, because
it says a lot about you and your client as well.
Who's my client? Thanks.
Larry Butts.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She's simply built different. Yeah, she is.
Before those rights are gone, Queen. You know what? Maybe she could have turned the tides. Okay. Aren't you not supposed to know the defendant before the case? Actually, that's not true. People's like cousins are their lawyers all the time in TV shows.
That is so true. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. How old is... Okay, chat, how old is Phoenix Wright at the beginning of the first game? I don't remember. He's supposed to be like 30, I think.
My life, everything, it's all over. The controller is rumbling when they say that.
Is that your client's scream? He's 24 when the game starts? That is killing me. Oh no. Okay, wait. Do you want me to like... Oh, when... Chat, should I move the chat?
Can we? I'm gonna
He's
do
like
it. I'm
just
gonna
graduated
die.
from law school.
It sounds like he wants to die.
Okay, so he's 24. Okay. Wait, so he's 24 like the whole game. Wild. That means he would be like 30. That means he'd be like 33 now?
Give the sentence, I ain't afraid to die. I think he wants to die.
I think he might want to die.
I'm getting the sense that he wants to die. Also, I can be a very fast reader, so if I ever start clicking stuff in a way that is going way too fast for everybody, just...
So, our goal, by the way, is we're trying to finish at least one case every stream, but this first one, I want to try to do the first 2 cases, because this first case is a tutorial, and it's really simple.
Who took my baby away?
The person responsible for your... Why is he sweating milk? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death. Newspapers say it was you.
It's because he's David from Survivor Season 48. That's for my Survivor. Yeah, okay.
I like it. I've always wanted to learn
speedrunning reading. Doing backward long jumps to read faster.
Yeah, there's like speedruns of Ace Attorney, and it's just like them skipping through every text box and then selecting the correct answer like as soon as possible.
A young woman was killed in her apartment.
It happens all the time. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts.
Damn, you were right.
No, I'm sorry, but I would never date a man with the last name Butts. Like, change your last name.
My last name is gross.
Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Plural. In the 23 years since I've known him. Okay, so wait, he can't be 24.
Okay.
Because if he's known him for 23 years, that would mean that he's known him since he was 1 year old.
Maybe they have. Let's find out.
I'm gonna look this up right now.
I know better than anyone he's a good guy at heart. I literally have talked to so many people recently about dudes having the kind of friendship where they're like, there's one guy that they're like, no, he's a good guy, I promise.
That's just what I'm gonna do.
Their childhood friend. But his 1-year-old childhood, I guess technically.
Yeah, did you ever watch Rugrats?
Those are children, technically. Oh, this is fun. Okay, here we go.
Okay, this says that he was born in 1992. So, yeah, I guess he would have been 24.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Damn, he is suited up. I am. Mr. Wright. Oh, good for him.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. I'm a 24-year-old.
I'm a 24-year-old
in a
lawyer.
Murder. I don't think they let 24-year-olds, like, defend murder cases, but what do I don't know, I'm a lawyer, I don't know.
Oh. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerve. Thank you, I almost said Mr. Honor. Asking me to read. I'm gonna do it. You can be 23 if you were born in 1992 and 2016. That's true.
There's a lot of math here.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think
we should have to. Okay, so
we'll figure out how to. I can do. Well, is it all boy ones? If I say I do the boy ones, you do the girl ones, is that signing you up to do less?
I mean, it's good like voice training.
Yes, Your Honor.
I guess. Like, I'm always like trying to practice my voice because I have to talk in like everything I do. So I want to learn how to do different voices. Like, yeah.
I gulp, hands shaking, eyesight fading. I did do a voice training class, and I'm not using the voice now. This is just what I sound like. If I was doing it, you'd know. But one of the instructors was based in California, and an earthquake happened while she was doing the thing, and then she was like, "Oh shit, did you just see that?" But what I wanted to happen didn't happen, is I really wanted to hear like a whoa. I thought it would have been fun. The test will consist of a few simple questions.
80-20 split men and women. Well, I mean, there's the entire Fey family.
And I'll find out what that means.
In the later games, there's there's like the Clussy girl.
I'll find out what that means. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name.
Wait, hold on.
Fuck, they're already asking.
Wait, choose Mia, the wrong answer on purpose. There's a funny dialogue if you choose the wrong answer in the first question.
Wait, I thought I am clicking it.
Hit that button. Oh.
The defendant?
That's
yeah.
Wrong, right?
Look, I have to.
He's like, I have to go home.
My mom said I gotta go home right now. Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there? Listen, right?
She's like, you're an idiot.
Hey, this is the tutorial. Figure it out. I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax.
Nope. No.
Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please turn in your badge. We got an achievement for that. That's
so it's Larry.
Yeah. That I can figure out. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Larry Butts?
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what is the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait, uh-oh. That's how I feel right now. No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here.
She's like, I put on my best cleavage exposing shirt for this?
Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name.
I should try to dress like her.
We should wear a suit.
I just feel like that outfit is not like court legal.
But... Oh, the victim? Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
It happens.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R1 button to check it at any time. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. She said you said my name first.
Jigsaw in the chat says, please send his ass back to law school.
Oh wait, okay.
Who is the victim in this case?
Cindy. Okay. Cause of death, loss of blunt trauma.
It was Cindy.
Yeah. Cinder Block. That is a drag queen name if I've ever seen one.
Cinder Block.
Nodding. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I saw this. Hit with a blunt object.
Yeah, she was. She died before Trump became president, so...
She missed out on the worst
So,
time.
okay, so here's something they don't fully explain in this. So this... In this universe, there's no jury. There's just the judge.
Huh, okay.
I'm not entirely they don't really ever explain it. You're just supposed to kind of accept that the jury system doesn't exist in this universe.
Alright.
And courts are just decided by one old man with a beard.
I trust him. I see no... He's like, alright, well, congrats, you're a lawyer. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. It's because I feel relaxed, that's for sure.
There's no jury here. Yeah, no, that's right. The fourth game in the series, there's like a whole subplot about there not being a jury. And they do a thing that's like, oh, we're gonna try a jury for the first time, and there's like a whole case about that.
Sorry, I saw the chat. Sorry for not being asexual to make this a better pun.
The game was made in Japan in 2001, and a jury... Oh, that's right. When was the jury, like, implemented in Japan?
I guess we're learning history. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just
Blunt
what...
object?
The object.
It's a blunt. That's not a blunt.
Statue of the Thinker? Damn.
Okay, Alexander Payne, director of The Holdovers. That's a movie joke. For those of you who know movies.
I see. The court accepts the evidence.
It's rather heavy.
Right.
By the way, chat, I do have custom emojis I do have some custom emojis in the chat. There is an Adam Sandler emoji. If you are a channel member, drop an Adam Sandler emoji in the chat.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. I will. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court.
The killer rolled a blunt and used its killer. Thanks, Snowy. Mr. Payne.
Oh.
The prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts. Mr. Butts. I can't get over that name.
What do I do now?
Dude, you went to law school.
How do I do this?
He's acting like he's never been to law school.
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
This is so having your friend get drunk and being like, please don't say anything embarrassing in front of my friends.
Please defend me in court.
There he is. I am Mr. Butts. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh, they didn't I was like, how quickly are we adding that he got dumped to the...
Hey, watch it, buddy. Those cheeks. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Did they all die? Wasn't dumb, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. Just to you anyway.
I like this guy. I'm declaring him innocent just on vibes.
He's also 24, right? That tracks. He's like, kind of acting like one.
Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumb.
Gwen said, gonna give it to you. Wait, Gwen, have you played this before?
In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. Da, da, da.
It happens.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean? What? And they correctly predicted that polyamory would start in 2016. What do you mean, what? Lies. All of it lies. I don't believe a word of it.
Wait, Maya Fey is supposed to be 27?
That's fucked up, actually. Your Honor, the victim's passport. An American passport? According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
She He came home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder.
Okay, so that means the murder. Is there a July 31st? I have to think about it. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Don't roast her like that.
Honestly, a good thing to see before you get murdered. True. We have 44 people watching this with us. Okay, chat, I'm curious. How many of you have never played this game before and, like, have no idea? Don't look up any spoilers. It's more fun that way. But how many of you are also going into this blind?
Sorry, I'm not ready to move on from this particular chat line.
She had several sugar daddies.
Or not chat. Chat didn't say that. This said that. It'd be crazy if chat was like, and she's got so many sugar daddies. Yeah, good for Cindy.
Sugar?
Good for Cindy, honestly.
Maybe I should do a movie because they made an Ace Attorney movie.
Oh.
That like adapts. Maybe after I finish the first game, we watch the movie because the movie adapts like the whole first game.
I would love that. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle, as she should. That's a job description.
Let her live.
Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Yeah, a diva, an icon. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? And it's in red text, so you know it's important. Right. I don't think you wanted to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. I think it would be funny if Sugar Daddies was also in red, as if to suggest this is an enemy that you can kill by aiming at an eye on perhaps their back, Legend of Zelda style.
I'm gonna look up reviews real quick of the Ace Attorney movie.
Oh no. Okay, here's the thing. I feel like we've just established that this man sucks at talking. I feel like lawyers. I would like to make this decision with you, but do you want to abstain from making decisions because you know what happens? I'm leaning towards stop him from answering based on what we know. Because if this is real life, this is my boy, I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I'm not gonna like help you later in the game. Like, if you answer wrong too many times, you fail and they boot you back to like the beginning of the case, which is really annoying because then you have to like go back through like the whole thing to get back to where you were. Oh, God. So when we get to that point where they like start penalizing you, but at this point they're not gonna penalize you.
Okay,
So do whatever you want.
I'm gonna stop him. Well, here's the thing. I want to see what happens.
Then do it.
I do want to see what happens. Okay. I'm doing this for entertainment. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Stroking chin. Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, no, wait, that cheating she-dog.
Okay, I'm glad I let this happen.
I'm gonna look up right now if the movie is available on like Internet Archive, and if it is, then I will plan for us to watch it on live stream.
I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. He's at kind of this angle. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
Gulp? Okay, it is on Internet Archive, but there's no subtitles.
Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. Me and my boy went. What do I do? I am going to intervene. I'm gonna start lawyering. It's time to do lawyer stuff. I'll send my secret signal for hey, shut up. Lie like a dog! Telepathically communicating. No, don't tell him to lie. That's not lawyers. Come on. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember. Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Not witness being in red text. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Ruh-roh.
Gee, I wonder who it is.
What I don't remember hold up in a real court. All I've seen is that video of Justin Bieber saying, I don't recall over and over, but I don't know if that was for actual criminal charges or just like, I don't remember the context of that whatsoever. But we know it wasn't him, but we know that he got framed.
Okay, Chad, I'm gonna leave someone else to try and find this. I found the movie on Internet Archive, but it doesn't have subtitles. So if y'all can find, like, it with subtitles somewhere, that's, like, free.
Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor.
Gee, I wonder who it could be.
He's so sweaty all the time. He's just like me for real.
You know, imagine his, like, the pit stains on his, like, jacket.
His suit smells disgusting. On the
What? It would smell so bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring in Mr. Frank Sahwit to the stand. These names are so good. Mr. Sahwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? And they still believe that that job exists in 2016.
Newspapers, yes.
Good luck studying for finals. You got this. You're being so responsible right now. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sahwit, you may proceed with your...
Wait, I have to test. If I use a custom emoji, will it show up on the screen, or will it only show up for...
He's not Ace Ventura, but attorney. Also, I saw someone ask if this was... It got cut off, but someone asked, no, this is not my apartment.
Okay, it doesn't show the actual emoji, it shows the text.
Well, we'll know that you're trying to do Adam Sandler, and the spirit is what counts. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Okay.
I'm just gonna try to imitate whatever the witnesses are doing.
Got one of these. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. He looks like he's putting his pants back on.
He does, yeah.
Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead.
I love that they thought we'd still have those kind of phones in 2016 also.
She's doing the Family Guy dead pose.
Oh, she looks like, I have a more obscure rapper. She looks like Yamcha from Dragon Ball Z.
Wait, yes. Also, I quailed in fright. I
quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside.
Fuck, I quailed.
I hate quailing.
I hate when I fucking quail. I thought to call the police immediately. Oh, am I supposed to not curse for
Doesn't matter.
Reasons? Okay. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yeah, because it's from 2003. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. Oh, I should be paying better attention as they're asking about that. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Wait, it's telling me that the audio stream's bitrate is low. Does the audio sound weird, or is it fine? It's probably fine.
Yeah, tell us if we need to fix something. We're learning as we go. Building the courtroom as we fly. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you. He's like, actually, fuck this. I picked a bad client. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Because it's from 2001 to 2003.
MM said, I just got here, but it's been a good last 2 minutes. Okay, good news. This is the tutorial, so you're not missing anything important.
You've missed me make 2 decisions maximum. Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? I actually don't know if a landline would work during a blackout. Maybe I should know that.
Yes, Your Honor. However, I like vividly remember playing this on my little DS screen in my bed, beginning of sophomore year of high school, like late at night, procrastinating going to sleep in the dark, so I remember this guy this guy shows, he's in like every tutorial case in every game, has this guy. He's like, he's just like, the whole point is he's like a shitty prosecutor. And you always like beat him no problem.
I'm also a millennial, so you'd think that I would know about cordless phones, considering my first cell phone was one of the like flippy, like I don't even know what brand it was because it was
flippy.
It was a flip phone, but not like, it wasn't like, oh, I had the Razr, oh, I had the NV3. Like, no, it wasn't even one of those. It was just whatever
the phone that Mr. Sahwit used wasn't one of those.
Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
It was out from noon to 6 p.m. That is unacceptable.
Damn, food might have gone bad in her fridge.
Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes. Ding! Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? I've never done lawyer before.
Oh, right. This is it. The real deal. Sanchez asked any good way of getting GoFundMe's on these streams. So that is something that I'm gonna work out for next time. This first stream is really just me trying to test stuff. What will most likely happen is I'll put up QR code. I guess the screen is too small for me to like put up QRs in like the background here.
I mean,
I'll have to figure it out. I will figure it out for next time.
I was just thinking of solutions. I was like,
it's just you
stupid
can't.
of me to think I know.
You can't put QRs. I have to. I'll figure something out. Like I want to put like a QR code like on camera, but it would be way too small if you have it on like a screen to like actually scan it. So
presumably when this is done, there will be a link to it somewhere in the description. But for now, we're figuring.
I can
it
pin
out.
a comment. That's what I can do.
Oh hell yeah!
Okay, keep playing.
Okay. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Lawyers do that? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really... guilty? Is your client really... guilty? Ding! How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. Okay. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. That's exactly how lawyers are supposed to do it. Phoenix got his law degree out of a cereal box. That just made me spit from laughing. Open the court record with the R1 button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. I would love it so much if in a real life court case someone was like, open the R1. Okay. Witness count. Oh, okay. Wailing in fright once again, unable to go inside, but you did go inside. First lie, I thought to call the police immediately. I feel like the word immediately is going to be key here. The phone in her purse wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. They thought we'd still have those. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Okay, so you say he called the cops at 1 p.m., which is allegedly immediately after he found her. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. That's all of it. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Examine the court record with the R1 button if something strikes you as being suspicious. Then
find the evidence that contradicts his testimony and present it to the court. And maybe I will put my boobs away.
Never. Okay. Is it just gonna keep walking me through this over and
yeah,
over?
he'll repeat it and then you have to hit
The time of death was 4 to 5.
Wait, go back. So what? Hit circle to go back.
Oh. You meant like back down.
Yeah.
So...
I think you have to like cycle back through for it to like... I quailed in fright.
That's my favorite. I thought supposedly it was immediately. Oh wait, they told us the time of the blackout also. Hold on. It was out from noon to 6, but it says her time of death was 4 to 5, and he's saying it happened at 1.
Okay, so you have to go to the specific part where he says that, and then present the evidence.
Oh, okay.
It was 1 p.m., so R1. And then
go
to the right one. I guess go to
this
yeah,
one.
that one.
Oh, okay, so you're basically like matching the evidence with...
Yeah,
okay.
to show where it doesn't line up.
Objection! I've seen that. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Okay, yeah, you do him, I'll do Phoenix. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Exclamation points.
That's like, how do you pronounce that?
Oh, that. Oh, This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Hi, Terrence.
Oh, hey, what up, Terrence? You gotta... After his testimony, I find this hard to believe. Mr. Sahwit. He's quailing in his boots. Why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
I'm sorry, you have to do
Great
this
job,
one.
Wright. Way to put her on.
Oh, wait. Sorry. Accident.
Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart.
She is singed, corseted.
It provides like a strategic advantage in court. Wait, I remember now. You could do like a judge.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
That's good. That's good.
Well, also he's leaned back in the position that makes it easier to make your voice deeper. So maybe he's doing voice training too. The time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television.
Not true. Power was out. I'm so good.
But it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Dude. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh, so we're all just quailing now?
Chat, who out there is quailing?
Goo Goo Machu.
I see.
120. I love how this stream, they're just straight up showing the wrong number of people.
Any amount of people could be here.
There's definitely not 121 people in the chat.
You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
Me when I've got this one.
Okay. I already know what I'm doing, which is he's saying that something was on the TV at the time of a blackout.
Okay, no, there's 101 people actually. That is true. Wow.
Oh, wow. Hey, everybody. Okay.
Okay, well, I'll let you pick through this.
Okay.
I'm gonna say hi to people. Hi, Nintendon.
Okay, let me make sure that I'm...
Sandwich asked if I make asexuals watch the Ace Attorney movie. No, sorry. That idea's that. It's
okay. Yeah, this one. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Showing the badge, being like, no, I promise. Okay. Objection! Hold it right there. The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Bing! Okay,
Alicia, to clarify, I have played this before. I played it in high school. I have not played it since then. Max has never played it.
I have never played this.
apparently most of the chat has never played it either.
Everyone's so mad at me for not being asexual. Everyone is like, come on, please. Can you stop being sexual?
I get it, it's funny, but he's not an ace. Well, I mean, he never...
This is a
Actually,
sweaty gay guy.
the jury is still out if Phoenix Wright is ace, because he doesn't ever, like... He's never shown to, like, have a relationship at any point in the series.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video. Is he faster? He seems faster. I will. Irk. Irk. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sahwit? No. I feel like no. In my head, his voice is almost like the Riddler. No, I find it quite puzzling myself.
The Riddlin.
The Riddlin. The Ridlet. Sahwit.
You know, I guess if we have this many people, now is as good a time as any for me to... So, in the...
So true, other Max. Wait, I remember now. Mr. Sahwit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. Just a nice little... He looks like a cat that got scared.
You keep going, I'm gonna switch something up over here.
Okay. Ah! No, what happened?
Oh, the TV just... Oops.
This stream, we're buying shit on Amazon.
That definitely did not show up on here.
Okay. Are we back?
Yeah, we never went away.
Okay. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
How is he still here if he lied in court twice? Street rules!
Very, very well, Mr. Sahwit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Okay, run it back, Mr. Sahwit. Let's fucking go. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear it the time I saw it. Oh, just like your last name.
That's true.
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. False. False. I should have gone to law school.
Should have gone to law school?
The defense may cross-examine the witness. The chat is having their own trial right now.
That is okay.
That is beautiful and good participation. Cross-examination. Hearing the time. Okay, I already know what I'm gonna go for because he is saying that the murder weapon... Okay. Yeah, the thinker. Let's present this... The thinker. I love doing influencer hand. Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock, it was this statue. Now how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sahwit. This feels like I love talking to myself. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Me when it's a clock.
Sorry. Taking it to mean something else. Me when I feel like I'm dressed feminine. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. No fucking way. Come on. Get real. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and says the time out loud.
Real quick. So, chat, I put up a fundraiser, an underfunded campaign for someone in Gaza as a pinned comment. Any donations you give, I will... That's backwards. Any donations you give, I'll write on this board.
Yeah, donate.
It's too small to... I mean, it's backwards, but it's fine. I'm just gonna make the whole... Just a big dollar sign. It's still gonna be backwards, but it's fine. But anyone who donates, I'll keep an eye on the fundraiser, and if you donate, I will write a number on this board.
You can try to write it backwards. You can try to get it to, if you really want to challenge.
Ooh.
It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. No, you're lying. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock.
Alright, well that's backwards, but it's fine.
Do you have any problems with his testimony now? I mean, am I supposed to?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Ba ba ba. Clearly a contradiction.
Not a contradiction.
Ooh, indeed. He's like less at a high angle now. Anyway. Or low angle, I guess. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. That's a crazy swing to take in court. Good for this game, but if this happened in real life, you struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sahwit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time.
I feel like you have to do the... What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. That hurts my... I can't do that.
He sounds like Toad.
He kinda does.
Baseless? Just look at the witness's face.
It looks like he's like threatening to fist Felix Wright.
Ah! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Rude, never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw, oh, no, not his wig!
The wig snatched.
Shut up, I hate you.
I murdered a woman.
It was him, I tell you, I saw him.
Oh.
He killed her, and he should burn, give him death.
Oh wait, when is that? Okay, hold on, let me check that fundraiser.
Wig did literally flew. It happened and we all saw it. We saw it happen. Order in the court, I say. I'm gonna try to do the Toad voice for this, but it's gonna hurt me too much to keep it up. Your Honor, a moment, please. Oh, that hurts. I'm not doing that more. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. He's right, Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sahwit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... try sounding the clock. Yeah, I think so. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen. Sorry, reading a chat. Your Honor, my client Mario didn't kill all those innocent Goombas. All I know for the Toad voice is that post that's like, what are you gonna do with that big bat? You gonna hit me? Better kill me. Better make it count. Better kill me in one shot. I'm so glad you know exactly what I'm talking about. I asked the court to listen very carefully. It's gonna be the Toad voice. Beep. I think it's... That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Yeah, for it to be like, oh no, I get it. It's the thinker. I think it's... okay.
It's the thinker.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
It's a real thinker.
So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25.
me when it's 11:25. Ack!
Kathy. Ack!
Ack!
As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sahwit heard and the actual time of death. The thinker. I know what you're referencing, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. So, Mr. Sahwit, try to talk your way out of this one. You don't even have a second wig to throw. Ha! Ha ha! Oh, he's becoming the Joker. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
What's he talking about now?
While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. He was right. Oh, he's so sweaty. Okay, well, I'm gonna prove it, I just don't know how yet. Wait, does that mean I lost? They were like, you don't have everything.
A criminal!
Was I not supposed to be like, touch the clock? Make it sound? Wait, no! Let me try again! It's gonna make me try again. Oh, here comes Mia! Yeah, get him up, prepare to say something. I don't know if I lost the tutorial, I'll find out.
I don't think you can lose.
I don't feel like I can. I feel like it's gonna be like, just kidding. Don't throw this away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yeah. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right. There we go. Okay, I understand. Also, wait here. I'm gonna blow my nose really quick. Need to get some good ASMR from allergies.
We love it how we're... The A in ASMR stands for allergy.
Allergies.
Okay.
Snot.
So Gwen said that she had a problem donating, so I put up another fundraiser that I'm fundraising for so many GoFundMes. I put up another one. Let me know if that one's easier to donate to. It's one that I promoted recently for a dad and his young kids who need money.
I feel like me saying no would be crazy. For me, like, nope, can't think of one. Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Let them have it. They're talking like drag queens in this court and I live. Okay, well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course.
There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt.
Ha, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. You said this like fit, like an up yours.
Why I oughta.
Proves why the clock would
I mean, well...
go to the right.
Am I to believe that that's the time difference? Am I to believe that it's because she traveled? I guess we'll find out. But also, so... Oh man. I feel like this is supposed to be easy and I'm actually now overthinking it. Because I'm like, what do you think the time difference is between where you were in Paris? Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Well, we haven't used this. My game brain is like,
yeah,
well, we haven't used this
used
yet.
that.
So I'm gonna guess that it's this. Take that!
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. Lamau Mila. Okay, wait, I gotta read this chat.
As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Oh, shout out to Jonathan who just
When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. Yay, $5. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sahwit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Get his ass.
Genius.
Got him.
That pun would have been something else in Japanese.
He just got rabies.
She just died in court.
He just got rabies and died. Oh, order, I say.
I'm sorry, she brought her. I think that she bought the statue in France.
Oh, that makes sense. Also, no, this is not my house. This is
my house.
This is Evasive's house.
This is my new studio. You'll see it in the next video.
It's cute in here. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Wait, right now? Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. For a 24-year-old sweaty weirdo, you sure could figure it out. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a tutorial so quickly.
The tutorial.
And find the true culprit.
The next step after this is getting Evasive to play Phoenix Wright in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's right, he's like a playable character.
Oh, that rocks.
You can have him like fighting Iron Man.
You gotta get one of those like box controllers so you're pressing buttons that looks like you're DJing in order to like do insane fighting shit.
Him being in a fighting game is so funny because he's a lawyer. He's like not.
It's like
but you can have him like fight the Incredible Hulk and win.
It's like that gym leader Larry from Pokemon who's like normal type and it's just a guy with a briefcase. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Mr. Larry Butts?
Not guilty. Yeah! I start running away. The camera follows me like Maury.
That's what they do in real American court. They have like streamers, confetti.
They bring in the dancing
lobsters. They did that at the OJ trial. I remember that. Like, OJ, you are not guilty. Yay!
Yippee! Wahoo, yippee! It turns out Frank Sahwit was a common burglar. More than a burglar, kind of some would say a murderer. He would pose as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day. Why is he, like, putting his pants back on? When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sahwit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Ba-ba-ba. Flustered, Mr. Sahwit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. Poor Cindy. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Yeah, and I thought I lost the tutorial. You were about to see that feel very bad for me. Whew, I still can't believe we won.
Right. Good job in there.
She's dressed so comfy. I don't know.
Congratulations.
Well, I can say that word in real life. It's me worrying about YouTube, not whether I, given who I am as a person, can say that. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there.
No, she did kind of turn it around. They're ready.
It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note.
I've never seen the Chief looking this happy.
Chief, she's 27.
She should be at the
She's
club.
also definitely, like, looks like she's at least 35.
If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. He's crying milk again. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? This man is like, I want to die.
His girlfriend was murdered.
I want to die. Kill me. Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Remember when she said, I gotta go when Phoenix said she was the defendant? She's really rewriting the narrative for someone who was so mad at me. Good, wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
Larry.
But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Hey, just because she was getting that money on the side doesn't mean we need to speak ill of dead. Congratulations, Harry. Who the hell is Harry? Oh. I was like, is that Phoenix Wright's secret first name? Yes, you. I can practically see the headline. Headline now. Harry Butt's innocent.
Did you say Harry Butts?
Harry Butt's innocent.
Innocent of...
Well,
shade.
Thanks. I really owe you one. Harry Butts, he is on testosterone. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. She said, sorry to this man, I do not know him. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh hey, here, take this. Don't give me the murder weapon!
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the you can't do that. Actually, oh, he made the clock for her.
Oh, that's...
Then again, why did she bring it with her to Paris?
Oh, it's a different one.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Will you, though?
Yo, Nick.
Will you, though?
Can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Sob.
Sir, she's dead.
Larry. ...
Are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way.
Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I mean...
The statue, she
brought it with her.
She brought it with her. Present. It's the clock you made for her, Larry.
Yeah, she took it with her, all the way.
She probably just needs a clock. She just needs a big old heavy clock.
You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock you're traveling. Lugging 10 pounds of granite in your suitcase through customs because you need a piece of your himbo lover with you always. Honestly,
so true.
Wife guy, I guess in this case husband girl, which sounds not the same behavior. Make of it what you will. Hey Nick, I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Oh, he's crying so much. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Yeah, you're a lawyer. This shouldn't be your first time learning that. Hopefully you realize things
nothing change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. This is what they said, the lawyers in the O.J. Simpson trial said.
Listen, learn, grow strong. Damn, this is
exactly what,
Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Try to go to law school next time, but believe in yourself. Well, I think our work here's done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. It's good every time.
It's exactly what happened to Robert Kardashian after the O.J. trial. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Friend who sucks so bad that you're like, I gotta.
Part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
No, adult. You can't. Man, That's like workplace violations all over the place. You can't do that. Isn't that your boss?
I love how he never learned his name.
Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. We win law."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us.
We don't have to pay for anything. We don't have to listen to the law. We can simply have the power of friendship. If you approach a case when you're pure of heart, you will win. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. God damn it, Larry. And my promise to tell the chief about me and
Cam
Larry.
said, I love that Ace Turn is making it. It never left.
Would be
What do you mean it's making a
to
comeback?
keep. Ba, ba, ba.
Milo said in Japan you're kind of expected to go out drinking with your boss. I mean, yeah, but...
Wait, I love the cover art for this.
It's just, yeah. Save? Yeah, save.
Yes, for sure.
As someone who has played most of the series, I even played the the Ace Attorney, what's it called? The Ace Attorney Professor Layton crossover game from like 10 years ago.
I love that this says cellular instead of cell phone. Wait, there's Mia and Maya. Okay.
Yeah, her sister's name is Maya.
I was hoping they'd be sisters.
Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A Glock? A clock?
A Glock?
Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys.
She's gonna get fucking
Hey,
with this.
I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now, you know I'm only teasing.
No, sorry. You know which comment this reaction to.
I should probably tell you the clock isn't ticking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner, something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger.
They definitely Americanized this and were like, Americans be eating cheeseburger.
Chat, was it burger in the original? They like burgers in Japan too.
Well, yeah, but I feel like if all of chat has been like, they changed this,
Yeah,
and I'd be blown away if this wasn't.
Was this line burger in the original, y'all?
Ramen is her favorite food.
Okay,
Okay, thank you, chat.
yeah, in the localization, they're like, this is Los Angeles. It's like, I don't think this is Los Angeles.
I don't feel that it is, but we can pretend.
Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon.
And everyone, this just passed the Bechdel test.
True. Conversation recorded, September 5th, 9:27 a.m.
Okay, so it's been like a month. For a whole month, nothing weird happened. Fey and Co. law offices. Tina Fey became a lawyer, and we are here.
Shout out Tina Fey.
Now, Miss Fey, I'll take what's mine. The papers.
I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. You can read the
Miss Fey, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers.
How could you know?
Ho, you are not cogniferous of my background.
I just made that up.
We got quailed. We got cogniferous.
Bye, Snowy.
Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Fey, I am so very sorry, but I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fey. Ba ba ba. Exclamation point.
No!
Not again.
Her boobs were so big.
She got killed by a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Red, white, and blue.
Larry's clock's having 100% kill rate.
September 5th, 908. Fanco offices. Uh-oh, I'm late.
I sure hope no one murdered my boss.
Gee, I sure hope no one murdered my boss. Let me take a big swig of coffee right before I walk in. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood?
Blood?
White? Okay. Mia, maybe she's in her office. Yeah, exactly.
They mean examine. No, you have to move. There's nothing to examine here.
Well, okay. I was like,
gee, it sure is boring around here. I hope my boss is alive.
Is that a fucking YouTube poop deep cut?
That is exactly what that was.
Sob. Sis. Someone's there. She died. Or didn't? Chief. Damn, they got drinks one time. She served and then she died. Who are you? What? Okay. No, why? Okay. I thought it was gonna say like Lauren. Okay, officer, but fine.
This piece is what all true warriors strive for.
We're pulling out all the evidence for this case.
We're pulling out all
lamp, bombs, rope, bombs, lamp oil. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. She died in a cunty position.
She did.
Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Damn. That is sad. Chief. Okay, well, I'm gonna examine. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became a murder weapon again.
She's voguing in death.
I mean...
Mother.
Chief.
Why the pencil skirt at 35? So, the wiki says she was 27. Gone too soon. Made by Larry Butts. He's very calm for someone who just found his boss dead.
Yeah, he's being pretty chill.
He's like, I'm just gonna take my time and inspect the scene.
Just a piece of paper that says Maya. The word is written in blood on the scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Well, what if I want to examine? Okay, I guess that's just the glass shards. No clues here. Well, they said that's everything. Okay. Let's go to the law offices. That that girl just now? Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh, I hope she didn't run on me.
Chat, also a reminder, if you donate to the GoFundMe I pinned, I will write a number on this board. You can see the number backwards.
And you would love to see her write a number on a board. It's great to watch the number go up. And also, I want to see her have to write more and more complicated numbers backwards. Yikes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? That's a mouse shape. I can't. It's like. It's okay. I work here. Yeah. Why else should be there? Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya?
Maya.
So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Yeah, man, you did disturb a crime scene, but that's kind of whatever at this point.
He's a lawyer. It's fine.
I mean,
yeah, show her that receipt.
Hey, what the hell is this, girl? Girlie, what is that?
Girl,
what is that? Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood.
I mean, anti-evasive to make all her videos in reverse for this cam to be oriented correctly.
She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name.
That's my name.
Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. What? Why would sis write my name? Uh-oh. Now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police.
Yeah, there's like another YouTuber I've seen who like has been playing the Ace Attorney series like with actual lawyers as the guests.
That's so fun. Sorry, I'm not a lawyer. Sorry, I'm not asexual. I'm just a guy who's been on some streams before and is also a gamer.
But never a game stream.
Never a game stream. Although, to be honest, I have thought that if I enjoy... I knew that I was going to enjoy this. That was never a question. But I was like, if I like it even more than I thought, maybe I will try to do some version of this myself. Not Ace Attorney. That's for us.
Yeah.
But,
and there's a lot of, like, if we wanted to continue this, there's, like... The main series has 6 games. And then there's several spin-offs.
Oh, I would love to get it. So far I'm really into this because I felt, you know what? And I felt bad when I thought I lost the tutorial. I'm into this.
Because there's also the spin-off where you play as the main antagonist.
That's
and
fun.
there's a spin-off, 2 spin-offs that take place in like the late 1800s.
What that? Oh, that's awesome.
They're called like the Ace Attorney Chronicles.
Excuse me, can you tell me what happened? I came in.
The room was dark. And sis.
So she was already
she was already cis.
She was already cis.
So she's cisgender. That's what you're saying.
So you're the chief's
sister. I'm her younger sister.
And you were here visiting this late at night?
Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her.
Evidence?
Yes. It was that clock. It was the thinker.
The thinker... Okay.
Present the thinker, I guess.
About the thinker.
The thinker be when they're the thinker. That was... Oh, sis.
Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon.
Why not?
Hey, I'm just trying to do my job.
The broken shards of glass?
I feel like I'm making her more sad.
I know. I saw it there too. I thought they might be pieces of the light stand.
Wait, sorry, I'm looking for a little napkin tissue. Oh, can I have another one?
Yeah.
Second. Someone killed your sister with this. Wanna look? Listen, I gotta see every dialogue option.
We're gonna be here all night.
All the correct ones.
We're gonna be here all night.
I thought they might be pieces of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand.
They wrote a lot of lines for this game in 2001. So what year was this game from?
Okay, wait, I want to see what happens. I'm a lawyer. I'm sorry, I've never seen that before. Okay,
lawyer.
Yeah, she doesn't give a fuck. Okay. Well,
Yeah, this came out October 12th, 2001.
You said the reception desk.
No clues here. Oh yeah, I said yellow when there's something to...
Oh, okay. Alright, okay. Small writing desk cluttered with the supplies. Man, okay. I feel like I've... Show your badge to everyone. You know what? I will. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I better not touch the doorknob. Oh, so you won't touch the doorknob, but you're willing to pick up pieces of the crime scene? Damn. Okay, let me check the watermarker. I feel like what are my other... Move? I've already been in the office. I've already asked her all the things. I guess I'm gonna move back and see what happens. See if there's anything Okay. A perfectly normal office desk. The chief had very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on stuff the clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. That is a computer. The chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. Well, yeah, what's she gonna do? Be on Instagram? They don't know about Instagram yet. She picked up this ancient model out of some garage sale. Okay, so they are aware that this will be outdated by 2016. Oh, is there gonna be a voice message? Right, I'd better call the police. That's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police?
Police?
Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screamed from outside the window? Oh, now this is a fit. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Child, I'm gonna be real with you. The first time I ever saw one of those signs that was like a gun pointed towards the viewer and it's like, in this place we don't call the cops, I did not understand that was like, because I'll shoot you. I thought it was like, we know cops aren't helpful in all situations, so I'm pulling a gun out at you to remind you that we don't call the police, we find other resources. And it turns out that's not the case.
That's not the case.
Okay, well, I'm trying to call the police. I know it's missing a few screws. Hello, je téléphone la police. What am I missing? Oh, man. Book. Ledger book. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Okay. Well, I'm gonna... How can I... Okay. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way.
Not the cops.
Freeze, police.
You're going to jail.
Oh,
someone else donate so I can write a number. I like writing numbers.
They got...
Oh, not Detective Dick Gumshoe.
They got fucking Dean Supernatural.
I forgot his name was Dick Gumshoe.
Dick Gumshoe.
That's...
My name is Dick Shoe.
My name is Dick...
Gumshoe.
Gumshoe.
What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that... Oh, it must have been that one I saw.
Who also just has, like... I mean, I get it's Japan and this game was made in 2000, but...
I will not apologize for comparing him to Supernatural. He's wearing the fucking trench coat, and that's a different character that usually wears the trench coat. I got forced to watch 5 seasons of that by an ex-girlfriend, okay? I did not go through that in order to not be able to make references to that. I survived something, okay? Everyone who watched Supernatural survived something. That show is so misogynistic it becomes gay.
Real.
Listen, the only problem with Supernatural is that every episode could not have been made in 2005. Because when it's that old, you can appreciate the ways that it's bad. And then it goes so much longer than you think it should.
This game actually came out in America in 2005, so...
Oh, man, so you could have been watching Supernatural and doing this.
So Dick and Gumshoe... So it was detective.
Good for him.
Which is genius.
I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great.
Dead Island 2 is free on Epic Games this week. Do I look like someone who cares about Dead Island?
Maya, wait, she wouldn't have.
I played the first Dead Island, it was fine.
Wow, excuse me.
Eek!
This word Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
Gates closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
What? He's my pet bug.
Putting him in a little jar and giving him leaves. Arrested on the spot. Damn. They put his ass in jail. My eyes were heavy, but I can't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
Gugu Machu, that's real, but I feel like Dying Light is a better campy zombie game, in my opinion.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center visitor's room. I'm giving him leaves and also a stick to climb on. You get it. You understand, Milo. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. She is God's most put-upon creature in this moment.
How old is Maya in the first game? She's like a teenager, right? She's like...
I was gonna say, it looks like they've put a child in.
She's like 18?
That's a child to me. It's you, the lawyer.
She's 17?
17, Jesus. Good morning. Good morning. She looks so tired.
She's also, I think, a devout Buddhist, right? That's her outfit? Are you going to be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to you. Up to me? Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. ... They're never going to believe me, are they?
Even you, when you found me in the office. You looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that?
She's a made-up faith for the game.
No, I never thought.
It's okay. I understand.
Is she doing that thing where if you say sure and not yes, someone's like, you don't seem enthusiastic enough? ...
And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
There she is. May she rest in
Today
peace.
was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
A week?
Ha, so he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years.
Yeah, to finish law school.
That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said.
Me when she says she's edging in court.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. Yeah, you can bully me. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. when I think of the person who did this to Mia.
I know.
Oh, I should talk.
Maya is Peak Little Sister. No, I think Peak Little Sister is the littler sister who shows up in the second game, I think. Let's see, that morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
Evidence?
Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made.
How could that have been evidence in a case?
Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice?
Her own voice?
Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone.
You recorded it. You recorded it.
Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things.
Is California a one-party state?
They were, you know what, that's interesting because they were correct in predicting the future that you could record things on your cell phone because I don't think you could fully do that like that easily in 2001.
Damn. Good for that. Also, she looks like a ghost-type trainer in Pokemon. Just all vibes. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone? Let's hear it. Right.
Right. Oh. I just remembered. The detective took my cell phone.
Yeah, they don't let you have those in jail.
Sorry.
Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see a detective, I'm sure I'll ask him for it.
I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay?
Sure, thanks.
Yes.
What's with that outfit? What's your deal?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do?
Oh! It's something strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
And that's gonna come up in court, and I'm so excited for it. And I did call him ghost type.
I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange, yeah.
Okay, I just figured out what's going on over there. The spirit medium, I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. She would have a mischievous...
She would.
Mystery thing.
Wait, chat, remind me again, which of you have not experienced this game before? So you don't know where this is going?
Wait, which one of us are you saying you would make a great voice actor to? It's cutting off part of the message. Either way, that's a very nice, So you're an acolyte.
Voice actors, plural.
Okay, good, both. Yeah, we would... They should put us in, the not live action remake. You know how, like, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are, like, voice acted? Don't say anything. Not looking at chat if they say anything spoily. So you're an acolyte, or medium in training.
That's right. The Fey family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world.
Wait a second, you said Fey family?
Sandwich, I'm glad that you watched that short that I was in.
So Mia was into this stuff too?
Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too.
I had no idea. Wait.
What?
So, you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that?
Yes. In training.
Well, can't you contact me as spirit then? We can just ask her who killed her. Oh, this is, the plot of Pushing Daisies.
I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level.
Thought that would be too easy.
To ship ESPN.
Huh? Something the matter?
I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me?
I'm not representing you. I mean, I'm gonna accept, but damn girl. Watch it, skip the quest, and be like, you actually don't have to do
I don't remember who... I don't remember.
Are we not a lawyer? Exactly. I literally was like,
well, no, but
it's up to
remember
you.
her sister said, you know, I wouldn't trust him yet. She said wait like 3 years.
That's true. Somebody else is gonna be our new Mia and like sit off to the
I have
side
no
and
one
get
else to
fucked up.
turn to.
Say, what about your parents? Are they lawyers? Dot 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 dot. Oh, they're for real dead. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me.
Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10 o'clock.
I feel like they don't have that without... God forbid trials move this fast without a lawyer on the case. What? Tomorrow? Okay, he thinks it's crazy too.
Also, chat, are any of you getting ads? Like, are ads showing up for you at all? I'm not sure if I have it set to ads or not, so I wanted to check.
What if this guy refuses?
They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me.
Okay, they're doing Miranda rights. When will that happen? Okay, some people are getting ads, some are not.
They're giving me until 4 o'clock this afternoon.
And visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry.
CS188. That's a username I have not seen in a long time. That's like the one who was like made YouTube hoops like 15 years ago.
Oh damn. I'm sure I'm familiar with the work, but not the username. Right, I'll be back. Okay, it's unchecked the day of the crime, so I feel like there's something new to talk about if there's something new to talk about. Is this gonna be the same thing? Alright, no, I'm gonna do last few hours. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it.
I've kind of gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial.
That's the thinker clock that Larry made. It's practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. It practically quails as a serial murderer by now.
Quail.
So then, when did you arrive at the office?
It was right around 9 o'clock.
Oh, somebody's still in the game of YouTube.
See, that's what I remember. I remember I looked him up a few years ago, and I'm like, he's still making these?
Thank God. We need that kind of art. The lights were off.
The lights were off, and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister, voguing.
Serving. Absolutely serving. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. Okay. All that's checked off. I'm going to... She suddenly disappears. Well, that's for sure. Smile for the camera. Like, can I get out if I click on this? Seems like there's like really not much to. This guard monitors the visitors room.
Can you recreate the guard's face right now, like side profile? That's perfect. Spot on. Ravioli says favorite YTuber playing fave game. This is your favorite game?
And you're somebody's favorite YouTuber. We're not just skipping that.
Better question, Ravioli. What's your favorite game in the series? Oh, Grossberg. That's right. Okay.
Wait, am I in this?
No, but I remember this character now.
I feel like there's nothing to present.
Yeah, just go to
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You gotta go ask that other boy. Talk to that other boy. The Grossberg.
Yeah,
one.
he's the other guy.
Yeah. Do you think he's Jewish?
That's my literal
From
dad.
that name?
My last name is Gross. That's my dad.
Grossberg. Where'd you move here from? Grossberg? Abe, your favorite game is Temple Run? What is this, 2011?
Temple Run, I distinctly remember like slumping, I only played that with my back against lockers. Like, I only ever played that, like, sitting on the floor in a high school
I was more of
hallway.
a Temple Run 2 kind of girl. The graphics were better.
According to the receptionist, the big boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Robert Kardashian having it hard, not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll have to come back later.
Robert Kardashian.
I'm gonna examine shit while he's gone, and I know that that's, wrong of me.
Abe said you want to make a movie based off of those. Okay, well, if they can make a movie out of Minecraft, you can totally make a movie out of Temple Run.
Are you watering your plant? Okay, expensive. Cigarettes! Ashtray for the fucking...
Ravioli says, my favorite game in the series is probably Ace Attorney Investigations 2 or Chronicles. Great. 2 games in the series that I never played. Those are 2 of the spin-offs.
Solid mahogany desk.
Love a solid mahogany desk.
He loves mahogany.
Whose Hogany is it?
I feel like I've... Yeah. Either I'm missing something incredibly obvious or I got everything.
Yeah, they got everything.
Okay. I guess
go back to the September 6th, 2016. What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was in college.
Me too.
I was realistically okay. I have to find out what day of the week it is because if it's a specific day of the week, I do have an answer to that actually. If it's a Thursday, I'm gonna know. Yeah, you can pick that up Thursday.
The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for. Hey, you. Oh, this is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry. Don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer, and you're no killer.
I've accidentally gone back to 2010.
Detective Gumshoe, Detective Suede Shoes, Detective Gumtree. Acetone says, I'm grounded, but I'm still here.
What day was it? September 6th?
September 6th, 2016.
Okay, that was a Tuesday, so I was probably, if it was happening, doing an open mic at Bushwick Public House. Or not Bushwick Public House, that is a place here. Burlington Public House.
You were doing open mics way back then?
Yes, that was the year that I started. I had just started, I was a sophomore or junior in college. And that was the only bar that had anything in my town. I would have to go to Greensboro or Raleigh to do warm mics. If it had been a Thursday, I would have been at the Idiot Box in Greensboro. But Tuesday was when always say Bushwick Public House.
Where did you go to school?
I went to Elon University, no relation, in Burlington, North Carolina, and Burlington Public House was the only bar that was less than half an hour away from me that had any comedy.
I don't even know where that town is.
It's kind of in the middle of the triangle of big cities. But...
And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here.
me when Dick get over here. Okay. Yes, sir. Be right there. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. To me, he talks like that. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. Oh, wait. Well, okay. Do you have her phone?
Okay, get that cell phone.
Oh, what a good phone.
That is not what a 2016 phone looks like. That is a 2005 phone.
Yeah. That doesn't even look like my first phone. That looks like my friend that was older than me's first phone. And I am 29 years old. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Oh, man.
Wait, I'm gonna look up where in the series it is, timeline-wise.
Tell him straight. Is it just telling me no? Weird thing to say. A cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Or, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. You're quite the detective. Over here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all.
Hold on. I want to point out in the timeline. So, it is now 2025.
Sure.
Ace Attorney 4 takes place in 2026. So we are now in the real world between Ace Attorney, the timeline between Ace Attorney 3 and Ace Attorney 4.
Wow.
They really planned this out very, they really, they set these games 20 years after they came out.
I love that.
So next year will be Ace Attorney, the start of Ace Attorney 4.
I guess I'm gonna check this in front of him. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Oh, okay. This is what we went through at the beginning. They put papers inside the clock. There's evidence in there. That's papers. Okay, cool.
Alicia says 6 main games plus 4 spin-offs. Alicia, 5 spin-offs. Don't forget the crossover with Professor Layton.
About Miss Fey, did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no... Alright, you can see the report. That's all. He folds instantly every time.
Yeah, he's...
Time of death at 9 p.m.
Single blunt. Forced trauma.
About Maya. She can't even handle 2 blunts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. What? Why do you say that? The city's Prosecutor Edgeworth. I've heard that name. And that's the character that I'm kind of expecting gay stuff from.
Yeah, he's... You'll see. He's the main, like, kind of antagonist, and
yeah.
but it's, you know, it's almost like there's some sexual tension between...
Oh, ooh, I love a will they, won't they. Edgeworth.
And his name's Edgeworth, like...
I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
Sam said, I never played this game from what I've heard. It's a very weird mashup. So yeah, so this is... There's no jury. There's no jury. Trials are all just with a judge, and you have to convince the judge.
I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Something tells me we're gonna influence the witness.
Influence the witness with our lawyerly ways.
God,
she's doing like the pog face.
She's doing YouTuber phase. She's making a thumbnail being like, I trapped 100 people in a fucking law office for 100 days. Miss April May. Now that's just...
I forgot how good the character names are. That's an awesome name.
I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you told me her name, yeah. You just told me her name, Miss May, huh?
Miss May. Miss May.
So you've already sent her home then. Aha, you're trying to get your lawyerly tricks on me now.
Miss April May's diva.
She's not to go outside her room until the trial. These are drag names. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You've got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Tell me about this Edgeworth.
Tell me about this Edger.
The Gooner.
You know, unironically, if I was a drag queen, I'd probably pull my name from... Actually, no. If I was a drag queen, my name would be, Chastity Pariah.
Fuck, that's good.
Which is a reference to something. Chat, you can, look that up.
I don't have one just, like, on lock. Wait, sorry, who did it just ask if I know? Miles Edgeworth. Oh, sorry, I was too busy thinking of, drag queen and drag king names. Okay. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? No, I really barely. About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Okay, so he's our age. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who will do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back-alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime. Edgeworth hates crimes with an almost abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Yeah, this series is weirdly obsessed with child lawyers. The plant, is it going to tell me that it's expensive? Cordyline Stricta, pal. Who was that? And you know what? I will be looking up what that is later. Sky is blue and so am I. God, I love that. There's that hotel right across the way. And that's where we're going next, but I need to look at everything.
And supposedly they're all 24 in this game.
An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. Well, that poster is... I can't make anything out on that. He's blue because dabba-dee-dabba-die. I'm always gonna check the plant, okay? Because part of my day job is writing really detailed shit about plants, and one of these days I'm gonna see a plant in this game, and I'm gonna go, I actually know what plant that is, and it's gonna feel really good, and that hasn't happened yet.
So you examining everything, I remembered there is a running joke in this game where every time you find see a ladder or a step ladder, there's like a joke that they keep running for the whole game series.
Oh, fuck yes.
And I think there's actually a PlayStation trophy for clicking on every ladder in the game.
I don't care about anything as much as I care about that now.
If I remember right though, the ladder, it only shows up like 2 or 3 times in like every game. I can probably look up when it will show up. I don't think it shows up in this game until the 3rd chapter.
He said the only thing that's missing is Mia. Oh, he's so sad. Okay, well, I've done everything. Time to go to Gatewater? Gatewater? No fucking way.
Wait, what does that mean?
What? They reversed Watergate.
Oh, duh. Watergate. That's awesome.
We're about to go deep throat mode.
Well, hi there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
No, it's a self. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe, for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. Evasive voice spamming. This is just my actual voice. What are you talking about? It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
She is giving Miss Piggy to me in a way that I really enjoy. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this
Dude,
one.
you.
That's you!
That's you. How old is... I think they'll tell you, actually.
What's in this open drawer, Diva? There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! Hey! What are you doing?
What are you doing? No touching.
Ooh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? What are you gonna do with that
The
voice I'm going for is like a guy imitating a woman's voice, kind of.
Honestly, when
You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
I have been in a very limited number of situations where I've, like, customer service will give me a hard time. Like, so now my name is updated with Banks. And I literally have a joke about this happening, but it is a real thing that has happened and keeps happening and genuinely kept affecting me calling Banks until I changed my name with the bank too. Where they would be like, you have to put her on the phone. We're not going to talk to you about someone else's bank account. And no matter how many times I would try to be like, no, it's this voice goes with that name, they'd be like, nope, don't believe you. And so whenever I called the bank, there was like 2 or 3 times that I was like actively trying to do like a girlier voice. And I was like, this feels like I'm making fun of women. Like, I'm just trying to get what's wrong with my card fixed, but it feels misogynistic that I am doing this. Anyway, that's just something about my life. Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Also, I don't think my voice is that deep. I don't think it's insanely unbelievable. I don't know why the bank was just extra... Well, I guess extra security because they're like, yeah, stealing money.
I cannot get over her pose. Like, she's...
Yeah. Well,
that's just your resting pose.
She is truly, like, RAR X decoded. Okay, you can see inside the room pretty clearly. I think it'd be a little difficult to recognize the face from this distance, though. Not if the face is bright fucking pink. Also, two glasses. We're not going to talk about that. Someone else here? Wait, should that be still light? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Kia's not even. I gotta identify every plant that looks like roses. They're fake.
She gives such raw uwu vibes.
She does, absolutely, no question.
This is what I'm talking. Like I don't remember how the murder happened. Like I don't remember the circumstances, and I did not remember her character at all. But I remembered that Mia is the one who gets killed right away. Like I did remember that. So
I'm trying to look again, and she's unhappy with me. Maybe later. What's up with this room? Yes, thank you. 2 glasses on the table.
oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives like on television.
Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Well, let's ask you about Miss May. Could you just... Who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
Tee, you know you're cute when you blush.
Honestly, this would work on me.
What is?
If somebody was like, went from being really mad at me to being like, oh yeah, what's that? You're flustered by this? Honestly, it has worked on me. I've been in situations like that. It works. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do?
Oh, no.
No.
You had your little hopes up, didn't you?
I literally have a shirt that says believe me, and it's for this situation. Oh boy. Dude, you tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
There's a really loud car outside.
Yeah, pause for music.
Oh, observe! Incident, you sound like a lawyer. I can't, my voice hurts. You sound like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Girly, I was born without a vocabulary, so you're gonna have to...
These games are rated M, right?
Gulp better not encourage her. Or, you know that thing that happened
No,
the other day?
these games are rated T, actually.
Phoenix so close to doing the wolf eyes pop out hammer hitting thing. He's so close to the tongue rolling out like a red carpet and then hitting the floor and going la la la. Hard eyes popping out. What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it?
Pretty please.
Oh, he's putting back.
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you just have to go to court tomorrow, Mr. Blair.
Oh boy.
I feel like I sound like, Poir from Dragon Ball Z. I've been watching Dragon Ball Z. I've been binge watching it since November.
I feel like I want to show her this. Well, I don't want to show her the phone, but I feel like she would love a
pink phone?
comfy little pink phone. What happens? What happens if I do this?
If there's no dialogue, she just says like, oh, I don't know what that is. Excuse me, but I'm a witness, police witness, do you understand?
I figured something like that would happen where they're like, don't fucking show me.
How can I possibly give you any information in good conscience? Me, the witness, it's just like in the movie.
Oh, wait. I said I would show my badge to everyone.
She says the
Oh,
same
come
thing.
on.
Yeah, Alicia, so I started binge watching Dragon Ball after the election because I was like, I just want to watch like the longest cartoon I can think of, and maybe by the time I finish it, the world will be a better place.
Let's go check in on our little sister.
What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Tell me about more family.
I only had my sister. Wait, what about the other sister?
Isn't there a third one? Okay, her father died when she was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know, so she could still be alive? Oh damn, her ass got trapped in the heart of the cards like Yu-Gi-Oh. Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life.
Oh, okay. Pearl, I forgot. Pearl is the cousin.
Ruined. After that, she disappeared.
Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain.
So, you live by yourself?
Yes, I've gotten used to it.
Dang, that's crystal.
Oh, also, I had to become independent, or I would lose my powers.
I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. Your mother's enemy.
About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate.
Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Wait. They didn't use a spirit medium, did they?
The police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim.
Wow, so what happened?
The case was solved. We thought.
You thought? Like the thinker?
The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time.
Media is the plural of medium.
My mother became the laughingstock of the nation.
Her family is media. Technically. I see.
White.
The Lord Farquaad meme of him pointing with white.
British.
Excuse me? White? Lord Farquaad. Oh, that was his name.
My sister told me. White. That's all.
I wish there was a text box that just said white question mark.
White. Guess you gotta go,
Yeah, I'm gonna go check for that
go back to that lawyer's office.
I'm gonna go find my dad. Why?
He drove all the way there. He's still gone.
I am.
Okay, wait, before he shows up, what do you think he's gonna look like?
My dad.
Okay, let's see.
And I will tell you how accurately this man looks like my father. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Dad's already some dad stuff, so let's go. Yes! Okay, so my dad does not look like this factually, but the spirit has been captured. He's never had a mustache like that, and he does not have that much hair anymore, but kind of the vibe that I'm picking up is I would I would call this man
Daddy. No, Dad.
No. Well, I wasn't gonna say call him as in like refer to him as something. I was gonna say like call him when I'm like, hey, I have run into a problem with trying to call the bank and I don't know what to do. Can you explain how credit cards work?
So
not exactly how credit cards work, but I have had to call him and be like, I have a really stupid adult question. He's so patient with me for that. Aha! So you're the one they say has been looking for me.
I'm gonna make popcorn.
Ooh, hell yeah. Go for it.
This is a men's conversation.
This is boys' time. Chat, it's boys' time. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That's a crazy way of them to say that, but that's fine. That badge on your collar. Oh, now somebody cares about my badge. So you're a lawyer, are you now? Okay, so all the lawyers have little... That's what he has? He has a little boop. Yes, well... I can only read that combination of words as, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. I'll let you know when the boys are done conversing, but it's boy time until popcorn's ready. Not busy, then how come no one can get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? It'd be crazy if my dad's name was Marvin. It's not. Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. He looks like, the king from the very old Legend of Zelda, like, show that everybody used for YouTube clips. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Bing! Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Well, wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Ahem. Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? Oh, this is a fun little... Okay, we got a little theme song. Oh, the CDI Zelda... Okay, there were two separate things that I'm thinking of. I think what I'm confusing in my mind is there was, like, the CDI Zelda game, and then there was the old Mario show that was a show. And I think that is... Maybe I'm mixing up my history, because honestly, I did not see those things first. I learned from YouTube poop, but I think that's what, like, Mama Luigi's from. Welcome back.
Oh, there's a baby.
Don't let me stop your game.
Who's a little baby?
Okay. Sorry, you all had to hear that. Okay. I do want to ask about that painting, but let's start talking about... Hi, Diva. What is your cat's name, by the way?
This is my roommate's cat, actually. His name is Huku. My cats... One of them refuses to be picked up, and the other one is also squirmy.
That's how I just found out there's more than one cat in this
There's
house.
3 cats in this house.
I thought there was one.
There's 3.
How did you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Back to boy time. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learn my techniques in the blink of an eye. Well, your eyes already look like you're constantly blinking Brock style. I would try to I was just gonna imitate him having the eyes kind of closed and doing this the whole time, but I would not be able to read the text if I did that. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? Like a Christian mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. Yeah, what's up with you refusing? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take a case. Well, you see, it's just... I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Grumble. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. Like the thinker? What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. He said it. My boy. That's the line. Why? I cannot say. No, I shan't say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I have nothing more to discuss with you. That's not true. I have to ask you about your painting. And show you my badge, because I'm doing that to everybody. That's quite a painting. Aha, you noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? It's a Banksy. The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale! I'm not buying! Jeez. Okay. Okay, now move, please. Time for me to look around your house. He lives here. Lawyers live in their offices. Everybody knows this. Okay, well, I think I've already... Brother, do you smoke? What's up there? I'm gonna present him my lawyer badge. Very sorry, but I've got nothing to say regarding this matter. Coward. I am... Pro wrestlers just kind of do anything. I don't feel it's appropriate to show him these. I'm gonna move. Maybe I'm missing something stupidly important. Maybe you're all sitting there going, ah, and just gripping the surface of whatever you're sitting here watching it. I'm getting a couple texts that I'm gonna look at really. This is my own text-based adventure game called My Friends Might Need Me, because this is a lot of text. Okay, well this is unrelated, and I love this friend dearly, but I'll get back to it later. Okay, time to go back to the detention center. What is texting your friends but a text-based adventure game where I'm always worried I've said the wrong thing? Hiya. Oh, you're back. She is so... Someone in chat earlier said they just want to give her a hug. Truly, she looks so sad when she's not doing this face. And even this face, there's just sadness in those eyes. I want to hug her. I want to fix it. Yeah. Thank you, Alicia. I am having so much fun exploring this. What a fun game. I love clues. I love murder mysteries. I'm so sorry that I didn't find a lawyer. I just want to give her good news. I want to tell her I bought you a house and also a car and also a new sister, and I fixed everything. Just be honest. I really don't think we should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy.
He's sweaty.
He was all skin and bones. Girl, I am not sure that is true. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Erp.
Erp.
He just burped.
Erp.
Nervous burped. I see. I've been abandoned then. No! Don't say that to her. I want to fix it. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. I literally offered to be your lawyer. I'm a lawyer and I'm sitting in front of you. What am I, chopped liver? 4 p.m. Time's up. Okay. Okay, this game isn't mean. It won't make you lose for missing something when you're... Okay. It cuts off after that, but I feel I'm learning the important things. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! I'm obviously gonna defend her. That's my friend. And my hot, dead boss's sister. I've made up my mind.
You gotta help with your hot dead boss's sister.
I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not.
She looks so shocked. She's like,
Why? Well, I can't abandon you.
You know, they say, like, those, like, gamer things are, like, when you start up a game on the Wii, it's like, remember to take a break and stretch every 1 hour.
T-pose. No one is as sad as a person without any friends.
Chat, make sure you stretch.
I know, I've been there a long time ago. Oh, Larry.
Why did I become a lawyer?
Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya.
You got a friend in me.
I won't abandon you. You can count on me. Anyone ever picture the Ace Attorney yells inside of Bop It? Somebody please.
Pan and Scan Buddy says everyone should play this game. Yes, or watch us play it. Think about that.
That's so kind of you. No, my beautiful, perfect angel, don't cry. We're gonna fix this. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Whew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person.
Chat, I'm still waiting on someone else to donate to the pinned GoFundMe so I can write another number besides 5 on this board.
Yeah, please donate. It would make Maya happy. And she is God's most put upon creature. One last question. You are innocent,
You didn't
right?
kill your sister, right?
By the way, did you do it?
You didn't kill your sister, did you?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So, what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer. She got some freak shit in there. There has to be something in there. Oh, we got a donation!
I mean,
Ringing
like
a
a
little
little.
bell.
I'm gonna be real. I can't do exchange rates, so.
Okay, there's nothing else to talk about. There's nothing else. so bare bones. So,
I can do exchange rates, but I believe you, and I'm gonna write a 20.
I'm gonna present her own phone and see what happens.
I'm gonna challenge myself to see if I can write this backwards.
Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Aww. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks. God damn it. Thank you. Aww. Did you know I'm a lawyer? Well, now you have. Okay. Let's go back to that weird... Let's go back to the Watergate Hotel. Bellboy! Oh, he's got a nice little... He's got a nice little streak.
I did it! Look at that.
Oh, shit.
I wrote it backwards.
Oh my god, wait. You killed that.
And it shows up.
Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service. I'm not gonna do a good accent. Oh, right. I don't know why I've decided he's British. Maybe not. I've just come... you know what? I can't commit to that. I've just decided to come up to deliver the room service. Do you know where Miss May might be? Forgot about this.
Forgot about this freak.
He's dressed like he's going to prom in 1984, and I love that. I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Un-British, re-British. We British him however much we want.
We British him?
That's what the British said about Ireland, and I'm still mad about it. Please stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here I end up embarrassing myself?
Thank you, Alicia.
Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Gah! You came back quick! Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there's a message for her? I'm not gonna do a good accent, I told you that. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp.
Mr. White of Blue Court.
Blue Corp. I know the... Yeah. Corp, whatever. Alright, sure.
See Abe.
Good night, Abe. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? White. That was his name. My sister told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother.
There's a lot of alliteration.
It is. Could it be a coincidence? Let me look in that fucking drawer. Bing! What do we have here? Wiretap? In the Watergate Hotel? Thumbnail face. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? Mr. White, we have to wiretap.
Mr. White!
Mr. White, we have to wiretap.
Mr. White.
Bitch. Wiretap added to the court record. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Corp with a puh, because it's short for corporation. Okay. You know what? That's fair.
Real.
Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Phoenix, let's be realistic, you are that woman's bottom. Okay, we saw how that interaction went. Oh, bellboy!
Oh, bellboy! Still here!
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Him being like, in Minecraft?
In Minecraft.
To be continued. Is that the end of the case?
No.
Okay.
That's the end of the
okay,
investigation, and now you go to the case.
Okay.
And Chad, if I remember right, there's only... It's one investigation and one trial for the... Or is there...
Here, I do have to pee really quick, so I'm gonna take this time in
Okay.
between. It's girl time on stream.
Wait, go to the other bathroom.
Sure. Understandable. Okay, wait, how do I...
It's a
slide?
slide, yeah.
Okay, yeah, there we go. boy.
Well, chat, since we're here,
Diva.
oh, it's 2 for this case? Okay, so we're gonna be here for a little while. So let's talk games. What have y'all been playing recently? I'm playing Yakuza 8 right now. Infinite Wealth. I'm also playing Jedi Survivor. I made my lightsaber green. I do play a lot of games. I actually play... So, I'm known as a movie person, but I also play a lot of video games. I don't make videos about video games so much because they're like the one form of media that like hasn't been demystified for me. Like I know exactly how movies are made. I know exactly how TV shows are made. I know exactly how live theater is done. Usually video games are like one of the few forms of media where I genuinely like excites me because I don't know how they make it. I mean, I kind of know, but I don't really know. You got extremely addicted to Slay the Spire. I have that on my PlayStation. It was free on PlayStation a long time ago. I still have it. I've never tried it. Pleasant Asymmetry got back into Flight Simulator. Stolen's been on that style-savvy grind. Video games are made the same way as movies. That's not true. That's kind of true a little bit, if it's like Grand Theft Auto. I don't know, y'all. But fun fact about me, I actually played so many games in college and was so depressed that I accidentally got in the top 20,000 in the world for PlayStation trophies. And I'm in like the top 5,000 in America, or like top 10,000, 5,000 in America for PlayStation trophies. Like that's how mentally ill I was. And still am, honestly. I just am not that crazy about it anymore. Hi, Kermit Fan. Did you just join? So, Kermit Fan, I have played this series before. I played it on DS when I was in high school. Haven't played it since. Max is here. Max has never played it before, and Max is the one like kind of controlling the zhizh. It's been so long that I don't really remember, like...
I truly feel like the I think you should leave sketch where he's like, it goes both ways, and then he opens the door against it.
I just saw the Tim Robinson's new movie.
He's got a movie?
It's called Friend. It's him and Paul Rudd.
Oh, yes.
It's limited release right now. It comes out wide release later this month.
Stop yelling at me. Also,
y'all, if you like, I think you should leave. You should check out his new movie because it's basically just like an hour and a half long. I think you should leave sketch, basically.
Wait, also, may I perhaps partake in the yay victory? Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Oh, there he is!
You have to give him a really... The prosecution is ready. Like, some kind of regal sounding voice.
You're gonna ask me to do a bad,
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Here, no, you know what? You do him, I'll do Phoenix, and we'll figure out the rest.
That's actually funny that way.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Yeah, I was just saying, Gacho, I think we're gonna do a movie night live stream if I can find the movie of the Ace Attorney movie.
Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution...
It's okay.
I'm gonna do a different voice. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
We may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Miles does not sound gay enough.
He shows up and he's just...
Witness, please state your name and profession to the... Okay, well, he's closeted gay, guys. Come on.
Closeted in that? Come on.
He's closeted at this point in the series.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Oh, we got... That shape is not a body.
Oh, she was leaning against the wall.
Oh, yeah. The body was found by the window here. Oh.
Alicia's, yeah, she's very repressed at this point, yeah.
As a cause of death. Loss of blood due to bleeding. Loss of blood due to bleeding. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. I can't read, but I'm doing my best. The murder weapon was a statue over the thingo found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands? Excuse me?
They don't have a motive, though. Like, why would she kill her sister?
They're doing biological advantage discourse in the killing with a statue fandom. I guess it's a fandom now.
The court accepts the statue as evidence. The court vapes.
They're still calling it a statue. It's like they don't even know it's a clock. Yeah, I feel like he would say loss of blood due to the Cain instinct. I know exactly what. Yeah, I know that post. Floor plans added to the court record. You're
Now, detective.
That little look.
I'll do kind of a Joan Rivers voice for Edgeworth.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had a hard evidence she did it, sir. A hard evidence, sure. That's fine.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
Oh, it's so erotic, the way he said it.
Witness testimony. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? Oh, whoa, what's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every
Again, this
detail.
is like...
This is so lying.
No. He's... So, the game is... So, there's another aspect of this game where you can, like... Different statements that they say, you can, like, ask for more information. And they might add more lines to their testimony.
The witness always slips up and says something. Hey Nick, did you know game mechanic? I didn't know game mechanic. They need to put that shit in red text for me to figure it out. It worked lots of times. I should have expected.
There's a character in a later Ace Attorney game who's always snacking during... I don't...
Alright, let's give this a try.
I think she's always eating Pocky, too, I think is the character I'm thinking of.
Something the matter?
Oh god. Thanks for being my cross-examination.
You want some caffeine? I have a yerba fridge.
I'm okay. It's not a tired thing. It's like my body does this to try to get more oxygen in a way that sucks. Every time I get like any kind of illness that makes it harder to breathe, I will spend the next 2 months yawning nonstop. It's not good.
I got you.
My body is a delicate Jenga tower, and the blocks are constantly being pulled. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. Okay. Okay.
Just press that. Press L1.
Okay. I'm like scrolling back through to see which ones I want. talk more about the Miss Piggy-style witness. If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? Well, what? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't pink, pal.
Sir?
Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. I'm imagining a lawyer in court being passed a note by their witness that's like,
Hey, you can...
press A to jump.
It's like, hey, you're allowed to ask questions.
Yes. Ah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. That was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
Voice training. Witness testimony. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes, my own two people. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you like that?
There's an old BuzzFeed video of a lawyer playing the first case of this game. Yeah, the first case is pretty bad. The first case
The tutorial, the one that we just did?
The tutorial, yeah.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
Ooh. I know. I'm really...
Try to be more careful. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
Cross-examination. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body.
Good night, Carnival Asteroid. Hold it!
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Haha, nice try. Uh-oh, I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Okay, well, we're gonna go back further then. Was it really? Hold it! What kind of tests were these again? Huh? What kind? Well... Oh, okay. He's...
The Hermogoblins.
Homo...
The Homo Goblins.
I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony.
Okay, say it down.
That is ridiculous. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir.
80 people watching.
You gotta...
Detective Gumshoe.
He's eating popcorn in the court. Yeah?
I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Oh, don't be mean to him.
I guess it would be, I look forward to your next investigation, as should you.
Right, where was I? Also, okay. I'm just trying to...
Let's see.
How do you know it's the killer's name? Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually write the killer's name? Thank you. Sure, it happens all the time in books and in movies. This isn't a movie, Detective. It's a Nintendo game from 2001.
Oh! I didn't know that.
Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Oh, Capcom game.
Okay, but it came out on Game Boy first. It was a Game Boy Advance game.
All this talk about playing it on the DS got me fucked up.
Objection! Stop right there! The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Well, I'm gonna show you the fucking receipt with the blood. Well, I can... Sorry, I forgot to, like, do this the entire time. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction.
Oh yeah, so this is what it says if it's wrong.
Oh.
And then you have a health bar in the corner.
I have a health bar? They're gonna kill my ass?
That's right, so there's no penalty for investigating every statement.
Okay. Okay, but it's just, but the presentation there is.
There's penalties for presenting the wrong evidence.
Okay, we're gonna go back and we're just gonna press everything. And did you find any evidence? Don't jump down on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. Do you have proof it was Mia who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh, you sounded pretty confident. This might not be good. Well, okay.
Where are the lab tests? You haven't seen the lab tests yet.
Oh, wait.
No, don't present anything. Ask them about
no.
the lab tests.
Wait, how do I
Because he has...
I asked him about that one, but I didn't go back. I asked him about the lab test.
Oh, okay. So I guess the one after that?
Because that was the time where he was like, I don't know how blood tests work. And we asked him about the finger. We asked him about that.
Ask him about the last thing. If she was dying, how could she have written the name?
Oh, I don't think we've asked about this one yet. And did you find it? Oh, wait, I didn't just see Okay.
See, now we're getting into the actual game part of the game.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what I have again. Because I have the autopsy report, which feels important. I mean, all of it's important.
I think you have to press the last thing he says. When he says she wrote the name of the letter.
I thought I did, but we'll find out, I guess.
Yeah, that part there, I think.
Oh, wait, no, go back. Fuck, I went too far. I wish it would let me go back after that instead of making me do the whole thing. Sorry, guys. Read the details.
Oh, I've just noticed someone else donated $8? Oh, it was 8. That was the Canadian.
Wait.
Wait,
Sorry. Okay.
I'm just gonna look it up.
I think we asked about this. Yeah, we asked this one. So we've pressed about everything. I just have to... Sorry, I'm sure everyone's furious that I'm missing something stupid. Okay, we have to do this whole thing again. Sorry.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, So we have... Sorry, everybody. Okay. We have the autopsy.
Death was instantaneous.
Okay, yeah.
So how could she have written it if she died instantly?
The music changed. Or stopped. Detective Gumshoe, there's only one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. But she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? Well, what? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But... No butting your way out of this one, detective. That's Larry Butt. That's a different guy.
Order, order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down.
Okay.
Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? Oh, fuck. I think the day after?
Is it after?
It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being?
Am I wrong?
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Well, what?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request.
God damn it.
Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did not have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. Oh, they can say damn in this? I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say?
I'm a sham. The detective's a sham. I think the detective's a sham, frankly.
Is anyone watching that you know?
Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham. How could you give me a faulty report? Huh, I thought...
Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that.
I don't want to be mean to him. I don't want to dogpile this guy, but...
You're at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
What? But... Sorry.
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Chat, how am I doing with this voice? Should I change it up? I haven't been able to do this for a while.
The court accepts the evidence. I may have lived for a few minutes after being hit.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes.
This is where we break out the fucking wiretap, baby. Exactly what part of her is innocent? I want to take every character in this...
Oh no, I hit the remote again. I keep hitting the TV remote and... No, I'm
We're
not...
watching Netflix now. I want to take every character on this in a beach episode, anime style, in which they have a good time and nothing bad
I'm
happens.
gonna take the remote off my couch. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service. Wink.
They really put jiggle physics in there for that one. She's standing so cunty.
Order, an introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
They really like alliteration.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
So wait, hold on. Canonically, so I know this takes place in 2016, but this was released in 2001. So,
but it was released in October 2000.
But I was about to say this is 6 days before 9/11, but that's not true. They changed the timeline. Okay. Would have been funny.
Gee, I was like in my hotel room, tee. I get it right up.
She's in a closet and she's talking through the door.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fey and Co. lofts. I do not know what his voice should be.
It's on Poob. Poob has it for you.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw. Here we go.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was Mousy Coke sitting in the defendant chair. And then the woman dodged to one side and ran away. The bad girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped.
How would you be able to see that?
Man, that's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
She goes,
Chat, again, are these voices okay? Should I switch it up? I don't know. I don't want to be stuck with the same voice. Well, Your Honor.
I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any.
wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you?
Mr. Wright, I understand. No, that sounds Italian. What if I do a Danny DeVito? No, I can't.
You implied.
Mr. I'll just do it. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Maya Fey's understudy, were you not? No, that doesn't work either. You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults is perfectly good testimonies.
Hey, how dare you?
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yes, obviously. I'm a lawyer. I just started yesterday. I was born 2 days ago.
Oh, 300D Benz is here. Hi, 300D Benz.
She has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Okay, I am just gonna press on absolutely everything. Did you look out the window? Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of,
What? That was crazy.
I had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have a reason to look out your window at that time of night.
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
But badgering? Quailing?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Yeah, stop him. The poor girl.
Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Poor girl.
This is legal eagle.
Oh, poor me.
Oh, wait. Ooh.
Oh,
hey, Alicia. Thank you for the advice. Let's see.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta get those details.
Oh, I love that.
Okay,
Oh, that's so
thank
much
you.
better. Thank you.
And then, ooh! You can really see so much more cleavage with this turned on. I saw a woman with long hair being attacked.
I can't do it without feeling bad about it.
That's okay. I'm only gonna read her new lines. I'm not gonna repeat anything.
Okay, okay. No, I'm pressing all of it. The woman with long hair, that was Maya Fey?
Slender and sorrowful. Some people might say pretty if that's your thing.
People are asking for an impression of Chuck McGill for Edgeworth, and unfortunately I don't know what that is.
You never watched Better Call Saul? Or Breaking Bad?
Oh, okay. Full name I did not.
Chuck! He's my brother, Chuck!
And the person attacking her?
Chat, I do have one of these lines.
Oh, fuck yeah. How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. That's the voice. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right.
Yeah, I gotta go for like the Draco Malfoy voice.
I'm questioning everything. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks.
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant?
Got her kitten heels.
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. Bye, Stolen.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. True.
She's twitching.
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. She's weird. Have you ever seen her without that hat? She's a weirdo. She doesn't fit in. Her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither.
She's got a point.
The testimony is bogus.
What?
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Yes, we do. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm
There we
sorry,
go.
Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise, wink.
Your testimony again.
I think I hate this voice, but I'm gonna keep doing it.
Damn, I almost had her. Okay, I'm obviously gonna present the wiretap, but the question is where.
When?
Yeah.
The woman dodged the bird's attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. Saw what I did. That clock. On that kind of statuey clock. Thinker, I think. Well, the accuracy of my report not startle Yeti.
I see. I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination.
The victim, the woman dodged the bird attack and ran off to... Oh wait, I already read this.
I feel like
Leave it alone.
the thing to show for this one is that like the glass was broken off on the left. When that lamp was broken.
Wait, open up the evidence.
What's that?
It doesn't say that though. So I think you need to press for it and see if you can
Yeah.
get that detail.
I'm gonna press first.
Which hand do I hold my knife in again?
Knife?
Right, it was my right hand. Right. Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue. Did you see it though?
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
I see. What sort of weapon was it?
That clock. That is the statue clock. The finger, I think.
Clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? How would you know it was a clock if you could see it from
know it was a
afar?
clock?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win all.
I'm gonna show the clock. And show that you can't see it.
Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock.
You can't see that from afar. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Really? Ooh, you like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer.
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder.
Doesn't really have anything to do with this case, but...
Order. Yeah, we know you did another case. Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murders with these questions before.
Once.
Well, once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. If you stop me there, the trial will be over.
What? So what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it at the time.
Not again, Diva. So you've been to the law offices of Fey & Co.
No. He didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Tee.
The law offices of Fey & Co. where the murder took place is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock.
That's not true. You can't hear him across the street. No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... she couldn't have heard it. And also it wouldn't have rung. She took the batteries out. It's both.
You have proof that she could not?
I do.
Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing, and you are nothing. The prosecution denies your request.
Well, what? On what grounds?
This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed. Objection sustained. Damn, time to switch directions. Quick. Yes, I am going to ask because the batteries were taken out. Because there's stuff in it. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. I forget if it's exactly if it's...
It's empty.
Yeah.
Because it was hollowed out for papers.
Yeah, okay. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look, right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It's as you can see, the clock was empty. It couldn't have rung.
No.
Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May.
Tisk tisk. Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there was no contradiction.
We know it was before because it's talked about in the phone call.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright? Yes.
Ho, impossible, of course.
I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening, and now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Yes. Take that! Take that!
Take that.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Oh, you have a girly phone.
Well, wait, this isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order!
The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
Rumble. The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
Bro is talking in parentheticals out loud. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Whoops, he forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. It's not from a store.
It was handmade, stupid.
The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
The clock.
Yeah. It's made by Larry Butts.
Larry Butts made the Butts made it.
It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible. Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today? Oh, he's getting diva time with it.
Oh no!
She's going beast mode.
What's it to you, porcupine head? That's typical. It doesn't matter, okay? She did it. She had time for it.
Oh, we're escalating. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Oh, silly me. Front.
Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Tiki.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Oh, she's got that face. She's got that dog in her.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because... Well, we saw that someone did it that wasn't her in the beginning.
Yeah, so she
had to have heard
she had
about
heard about it.
And she heard about it with a wiretap. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the thinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, this is interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Have a look at this.
Ah, ooh, that,
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Maya Fey's phone, were you not?
Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim the witness was tapping her own phone?
Absolutely.
Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What?
Oh, kiss already.
See, yeah, exactly. This is where the, like, homoerotic subtext comes in.
Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... I mean, wouldn't it be the phone? Am I overthinking?
Wait, the proof that the victim said on the phone. Hit X to check the...
Oh, no, wrong button.
Oh,
Fuck. I pressed
I
where
think it
X
was
is
right.
on the
I think it
Switch.
was right, though. I think it was
Okay.
correct. Yeah, that's right. The Switch is different.
Yeah, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim.
I'm not gonna read this again.
Yeah.
My voice is getting tired.
Same. Yeah, okay.
It's a Glock.
Miss April May, you used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
objection.
The girls are fighting.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you?
Read the advice on taking care of our throats, because I'm gonna need that for next time.
The defense demands an answer.
I think it just says water.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Hydrate or die. I don't. What do those have to do with each other? Plenty of stray people drink water.
Miss May.
Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer. She said that like a slur.
It's no fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Wow.
That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal the final blow. Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question.
Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tipping tapping relevant?
Gosh, she's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone?
Ha! I'd like to see her pull that off.
Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you?
Damn, she's good. Damn, she turned it horny.
You're not the first man to stop that, and of course, I can and will.
Is she about to take her shirt off in the court?
Way, I say, way. Oh, and I assure you I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer.
Are the boobs plot relevant? Is that what we're about to find out?
Okay, so the killing happened around 9 o'clock that night. Why, that's just when I was getting room service from that sweet bellboy.
Room service?
Iced coffee, I believe it was.
At night? Are you
It's
gay?
coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. If you don't drink it quick, the ice melts and then you have regular cold coffee.
Iced coffee?
She's explaining, she's mansplaining iced coffee.
Think I'm making this up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
So where does that leave us?
It is my great displeasure to inform you that the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
No, they're gonna let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless I tie Miss May to the murder somehow. Yeah, I do have something to say, actually. Well, yeah, let's call the fucking bellboy. Get over here, bellboy.
Bring that bellboy in here.
You fucking sunken coilo and operating.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing.
Well, if he was
However,
there.
if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness.
Condition.
If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And therefore you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony.
She said he's such a brat.
Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. I feel like that's not how courts work. I mean, well, yeah, give up would be insane.
You give him a choice.
Alright, I've got nothing to lose, except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Wait. Well, I don't even, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna fucking
It's
nail
like
this.
Aragon dripping. Like, bring that naked intern in here. Bring that hotel bellboy in here. Dude, you didn't have to bring that with you. You could have left that at work.
I received your supplement at work, sir. Happy to be of service. That piece looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Good sir.
Okay.
Miss May's room service. He's the head bellboy at the fine Watergate Hotel. Good for him. And I believe he received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening. I guess Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. And they drew a whole graphic for this and brought it to her precisely the requested time, of course. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May. Why did she get an iced coffee at 9 o'clock?
You're belling on my boy right now. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, Maya will be finished. If this stream ends with me fucking losing this, I'll be so pissed. I am the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I'm gonna press everything, but...
Was it decaf iced coffee? Ew. What's the point of drinking an iced coffee with decaf?
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance. Don't pretend this guy's not gay. But I also
Yeah,
heard
come
her
on.
voice.
Look at that swoosh.
And I saw them, and ahem. Haha! The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Miss May is non-binary, that's the reveal. Mix May. Yeah, why are you getting coffee at 9?
Wait a second. 9 o'clock on the dot.
Yes, I confirmed that detail several times.
Coffee at 9 p.m.? Suspicious.
Watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. Word. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. I'm questioning everything about your ass. And most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure?
Oh, Fuzzy Numbers is here. Hi, Fuzzy Numbers.
This maybe was quite okay. Teehee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9. Me when I'd like iced coffee at 9.
First of all, if you're gonna be drinking coffee at night, you get a hot coffee because it's like comforting.
What you're holding is a teapot, and that presumably does not have iced coffee.
If it was tea, that would make more sense.
You are sure it was Miss April May herself?
But I guess she's supposed to be a maniac, so I guess that tracks.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with a, embrasser? What now?
Bro, what?
Now, what the hell that? Now, what the hell is that? Oh my god, it's a French word. Fuck. I can't believe I just read it so goddamn Americanly. Fuck. Fuck.
Oh,
Kiss,
Fuzzy,
sir.
don't even get me started. I have lots of games that I want to play.
Okay, they kissed on the cheek. Whatever. Why would she
Who
have
have done that?
I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my proved demeanor, sir. Just say gay.
Maybe he's bisexual.
That's true.
You know, because it's not 2010 anymore. Those people are real now. I stole that quote from a TV show.
I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. What do you mean?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here.
It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand.
No, don't let him go.
Protest.
He said them. Are we not going to talk about that? One last question. Let me ask one last question.
Your Honor, I must object. The charade of justice has gone on long enough.
Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all.
Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? When he said check-in, he said 2 people, so I'm gonna ask about check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May.
All right, very well, sir.
My first thought was she was a beautiful, beautiful person. She's just my type of girl, so it was a disappointment, really. 'Cause she's there with another person. Let's say that. Let's fucking say that. Get him, Diva. Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there. Yes! First of all, bisexual canon. Second of all, well, either the lover is a man or the lover is a woman. Either way, somebody's bisexual. What did he say? What did you say? Or rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
Look at the music.
I object. That was
Objectionable.
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question.
Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing.
Phoenix a disaster buy-in canon.
That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Oh, yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir.
We're throwing him under the bus.
Drag his
You
ass.
fool!
Done it. I've won.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Is that it? Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought her room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edward?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
Simple. It was...
The man with
It's
the
a man. Is this a trick question? The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late.
Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? Kiss already. After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Oof. Upstart amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough. The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes, Your Honor.
That is all today for the trial of Maya Fey. Court is adjourned.
Ooh, September 7th. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there.
Yeah, different girl voice. Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
I'm adopting you. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Heh.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips.
I know, right, girl?
It sent shivers up my spine. Thank you, Fat Fury, for watching my 50 Shades videos. I'm gonna have to do the third one eventually. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Let her go home. Well... No. Oh, I see.
But I gotta do the great lead in today's... Oh, that's you. I gotta do a great lead in today's trial. Okay, let's go ahead. A lead.
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that? Anyway.
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere.
No.
She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later.
Oh, I still have to do the voice. Crap.
Anyway, you're like, fuck, I don't get a break.
I was like, oh no.
This case is
Oh. Okay, so it's 11 o'clock right now.
Yeah.
I think there's probably another like hour left in this case. I feel like there's 70 people watching. I feel like we should finish it, but maybe we don't give our voice a break until like at least for a little bit.
I have work in the morning.
Okay. What time did you work at?
10.
Okay, because if you want to wrap this up, we can save this for next week.
Chat, would anybody be upset if we save this for next week because Max has a job? What are our thoughts?
It's also HBO Max.
Yeah.
It's your maiden name.
Oh,
Okay, let it
wait,
keep
wait.
going until it saves again.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Okay. Thanks. Okay. I'm going to find out more about this man. Everyone's being so nice. Thanks. We're gonna find out who the fucking guy is.
I also have work tomorrow, but my work is editing a video about Emilia Perez. So
You're right, Sandwich. That was pre-transition. My dead name was HBO. Oh, there's another investigation plus trial. Okay, there's like a whole other thing. Also, the longer this takes, the more weeks I'm gonna be here doing this, and I am happy with that. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow. I promise. Specifically next week. Or actually the week after, but we got this. We're gonna catch this guy. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. We're gonna get back to that. I think that the glass is gonna come in. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Okay, people are saying this is good. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued.
next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yes, absolutely.
I love saving content.
I love saving progress. Okay.
Alright, chat, thank you for joining me for the first installment of just don't press X. Thank you for joining us for the first installment of us playing Ace Attorney. Oh, and
not again! Put it back.
No, come on, TV. We have to sign off.
We're not done. We're not done.
Thank you for joining us for the first episode of this. I will leave it up on YouTube so you can watch it like a Let's Play if you want. And if you want to send it to people who want to join next time and they can catch up, because this is a narrative game.
This is admittedly the kind of content that I like fall asleep to. So
yeah, I'm thinking that
Not specifically my own.
I will start. We'll do this once a week. I might start streaming my own stuff on my own schedule because I have other games that I want to play that are not as involved as this. Like much shorter and much more like kind of games that I'll just do for fun. I will post that ahead of time when I do that. But for now, thank y'all. Join me for movie night this Sunday. We're going to watch Jumanji.
Hell yeah. I am Max. Had a great time. I'll be... Not again! Is the stream still happening, or is it just...
I think the remote must be under the couch cushion.
What is happening? Okay.
I keep sitting on the remote.
We're watching Poob. It's putting Poob back on.
But yeah, if you like Max, watch my video about Junior.
Yes, and I'm at Max Got Jokes on social media. And I've really enjoyed this. Thanks everyone for being great.
We haven't even gotten to like the juicy stuff yet.
This is already juicy to me. I'm excited. And if anyone says anything to hurt Maya, I would kill them.
The ending of this game, so juicy. The way they tie it all together.
I'm so excited, and I absolutely will. I don't have to work hard to avoid spoilers, but I will work even harder.
Thank you, Fat Fury. Yeah, watch the...
Not again.
I'm definitely sitting on a remote. I'll find it later. Stop it.
Stop trying to make us watch Hulu. I'm not going to watch Hulu.
I'm just going to stand up.
Once they didn't include it with Spotify anymore, I said nope.
Okay, y'all. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.